had to feed him since Ma's up her hair. Ma had to buy some brand new duds. She'd not a thing to wear that looked quite suitable, she thought, since she had upped her hair. Pa took her to the show one night and did the gossip stare. They told our next door neighbor Pa had a stranger there. When Pa heard that, he got so mad, and you should have heard him rare. He says that he won't shave again till Ma lets down her hair. Now, I stumbled over a line or two, but I got the idea fast.
So how did you learn that one?
Oh, I don't know, when I was back in high school.
So how did you make money doing the other one?
Well, I spoke at, not craft shows, at talent shows. And I'd always win.
That's so funny. Did you write it?
No, I just saw them and I learned. This inspected, so I can say parts of that is, but you know, I don't know as you would get a lot of it because you never lived in that air of when they inspected, so yeah.
So try it.
Well, inspected so. These milk inspectors sure by gum do make us feel like cussing some. One tells us this, the other that. We don't know where we're at. Everything's wrong. There's nothing right. The bucket's dinged, the barns are fright. The milk house must be painted white, and the toilet moved clear out of sight. Yes, things have changed a lot, you know, since we have got inspected so. They spoiled their cows over all this fuss, so they're the boss instead of us. Old Brindle used to be so good and give us all the milk she could. And if she switched us in the eye or maybe let her 1 foot fly, of course that was against the rule. We lammed her with the milking stool. All that has changed, I'll have you know, since we have got inspected so. Now every time she gets a chance, she'll up and kick you in the pants and knock your bucket galley west and kick the buttons off your vest. And if you start to make a fuss, pick up your stool and start to cuss, the minute you have turned your back, she'll just give you another whack. And say, you hit me if you dare, if you as much as touch a hair. You know full well what I will do, the milkman I will tell on you. Now that's hard to take, I vow, from any ornery kicking cow. But we have to take it, don't you know, since we have got inspected so. When we went out to milk by Jing, we used to sit on anything. Or maybe didn't sit at all, but hunkered down right in the stall. Now we have to make a stool of oak. Well, you may laugh, it's not a joke. And then we have to paint it white and put the thing to bed at night. You always had to hang your stools up. And put the thing to bed at night. Oh, there's a lot more to it.
I understand a lot of that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. When we went out to milk by Jing, we used to sit on anything, or maybe didn't sit at all, but hunkered down right in the stall. And now we have to make a stool of oak. Well, you may laugh, it's not a joke. And then we have to paint it white and put the thing to bed at night. Dobbin's mad enough to take a fit. I don't blame him, not one bit. It surely is a dirty trick. I wouldn't blame him if he'd kick. He works and sweats the summer through to raise his grub and brindles too, and even hauls it in the mow. But they figured out somehow he's no fit companion for a cow. And now we have to build partitions tight between the two, so day or night the brindle will be out of sight. No, sir, he mustn't even peep at Brindle while she is asleep, for they figured out somehow he's no fit companion for a cow. Now that's enough to make him rare and cuss and bite and kick and swear, but he has to take it, don't you know, since we have got inspected so. I'll tell you another thing they say. We don't believe it, by the way. Our milk is full of bugs by Jing. Did you ever hear of such a thing? Yes, sir, hundreds and thousands in one can. Enough to carry off a man. Enough to give us all a fit. It's awful when we think of it. We've eaten and drank those bugs galore. Just think on, and even thrived on them before. Just think on them how Johnny grew. Grandpa kept party on them too. We ate and drank those bugs galore and even thrived on them before. But they may be much worse, you know, since we have got inspected so. Someday they say the worm will turn. I'm sure we'll all for this day yearn. When we again can set by Jing on what we please, just anything. Yes, when we can set and milk and ease and lamb old Brindle all we please. When we can do things as before we did them in the days of yore. The way we used to do, you know, before we got inspected so. When someone else can get some kicks besides us poor old country hicks.
How much would you win?
Oh, $10 or, you know, whatever the prize was.
That is something. Where did you learn that?
Oh, I don't know.